Hey Libra, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for February 13th through the 19th. This is going to be for Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to see what message is coming up here for the general collective. I tend to try to focus on everything other than love in the weekly forecasts, but sometimes, especially lately, there have been little love messages getting sprinkled in. So if that happens and you're an Aquarius, not Aquarius, I'm sorry, I just did Aquarius, Libra. This is a reading for Libra. If you are a Libra Venus, then we will just go ahead and say it all applies. But we're going to see here and see what's coming up here for the Libra collective and what messages we have coming up. So without further ado, my dears and my darlings, let's see what we have coming up here. First card coming up for the Libra collective. Ooh, it could very well be you. It's the Page of Swords. So you may really be in this element. You may really be in the element of air. If you have a Libra placement, you may be focusing on that house or on that area of your life right now, making things happen, gathering information, doing research, getting ready to set a plan. I feel some of you are going to have an unexpected trip or unexpected travel. And so you may be preparing for that. You may be gathering information for that. Like, okay, well, I wasn't expecting that I was going to take this trip, but now here it is. What do I have to do? Some of you may be looking at things like budgeting, comparing prices, calling around, looking things up online. There could be something in that way here. Some of you could have an admirer that is watching you on social media typically, and some of you that watch my videos, you've heard me say this in previous readings. Sometimes Page of Swords comes up for me when there's somebody from your past who's like having a hard time letting you go, and they may be creating these very convincing, very real looking profiles, catfish profiles, and they may have found a way to creep into your social media, and they may be gathering information. They may even be in your DMs talking to you, getting the information they want out of you. So I typically say be careful what you're sharing with people that you haven't met in person, even if you're like, oh well, but other people know them, or oh, we have a lot of mutual friends that seem to know this person. I've seen it happen so many times. Just be careful what you're sharing with people you haven't met in person. But I don't, I'm gonna be honest, in this instance, in terms of like somebody watching from social media, I feel this is more so maybe somebody admiring you, gathering information about you, trying to put together like an action plan. How can I approach Libra? How can I interest Libra in getting to know me or spending time with me? Because I feel like they're seeing you as very like magical and they feel like they're not magical, so they're trying to think like, what do I have to offer Libra? I can't be another Libra. I can't be who and what Libra is, but what are some things that Libra might like about me? They may be trying to study you to figure out like, what if anything they have that might be of interest to you. So I don't feel like it's somebody from the past gathering information about you. Those of you who do have somebody on social media kind of lurking or watching, I just feel like they're trying to figure out, how can I approach Libra? They're like looking at your stuff and trying to figure out what you like, what you're into. They may even be trying to see who your exes are, or trying to figure out who your exes are. They may be going through like your pictures and stuff and saying, oh, they have pictures with this person. Oh, but that person like removed the tag. Oh, maybe they broke up. And then like they're going and they're looking at that person's profile and trying to figure out, oh, well, what did Libra not like about this person? And, I'm going to be sure not to be that way. I just feel somebody may be researching you in like this desire to approach you. In terms of manifesting, if you're feeling stuck in your manifesting right now because you're thinking, I can't do this because I don't have this yet. For example, I can't buy a car because I don't have enough money saved yet. Or I can't move because I'm not gonna pass the credit check right now. whatever the case might be that you're telling yourself, I can't do this because of this other thing. Page of Swords says just go out there and start making phone calls, start making appointments, go and look at stuff. You'll be surprised at what falls into place. I can tell you from my own experience, it's happened to me so many times when miracles have happened. And I always say, if God could part the Red Sea, he can help you with whatever situation you're dealing with right now. So like there's something that's holding you back, but it's not going to be an issue because your angels, your guides, God, universe is going to get you what you need. You just have to show up to the place. You have to show up and look at the place that's for rent. You have to show up and do the test drive. You have to like look and see like what's available for you. So taking some research and seeing what falls into place. The next card coming up for the Libra collective is the Hermit. Now, this is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards come up when we're in a significant shift in our life. The things we're dealing with, the things we're going through are directly connected with what we came here to learn, what we came here to experience, what we came here to master. So it might not be wrapped up in the next 7 days, but might be beginning, might be starting over the next 7 days. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. If you have Virgo placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or those areas of your life. So it could be that it's like linking up. These things are coming together, and these roads are merging and like leading to like this one big goal or this one big event, which I feel is like very positive, like in terms of like a blessing, a hidden blessing that's coming by way of like a surprise. Like I didn't think these things were gonna merge and create this, but here it is. Here's the road that's leading me to this discovery, to this epiphany, to this happy ending or happy new beginning, whatever it is that you're seeking. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for some of you. It could also be a situation in which something is being mirrored back to you. I see that happen sometimes here with the Hermit. Typically, the Hermit can be associated with like spending time alone, going into a time of like withdrawing and like recharging and awakening. But to be honest, with this Page of Swords, I feel it would be more so somebody that was in Virgo mode. I'm sorry, not Virgo, in Hermit mode. Somebody who was in Hermit mode getting pulled out of Hermit mode. So I don't feel like you're entering Hermit mode. I feel like it's something with discovery, something with revelation, something with you stepping into your path as a leader or a teacher. Like you're being led, you're being directed to something greater. That's the feeling and the vibe I feel with these two cards coming in together. The next card coming up here for the Libra collective is the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can typically be seen, or it is something that we can associate with like drama, arguing, fighting, this kind of stuff. But I don't feel that, especially with the Hermit coming in here in between. I don't feel this is conflict. I feel that this is the Page of Swords energy escalating. I feel this is the Page of Swords energy growing. So, like I said, you're just kind of going out and doing research, and one thing is leading to another, and before you know it, something is manifesting. Something is falling into place. So I feel the Knight of Swords not in the energy of conflict, but in the energy of growth and like fast forwarding. Like we're fast forwarding, we're skipping to the next thing, we're skipping to the good part. So I feel something is being sped up in your life, or something is coming in with great speed that you didn't anticipate. You didn't see this coming, even if you're a very intuitive person, even if you're a highly intuitive person, even if you're somebody who, like me, does readings and psychic stuff for a living, and you might be very good at it, you still didn't see this coming, okay? So I feel like something is really being sped up and kind of coming out of left field, but I feel the vibe that it's something positive. It is going to trigger fear in you, because it's change, and any time that there's change we get scared, but I feel like it's good change. The next card coming up here for the Libra collective is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands could be a fire sign person, sun, moon, or rising. It could be Venus, but just for me, the way that I read the cards, typically I feel like the major arcana cards would apply to Venus, and the court cards are more sun, moon, or rising. It's just like a weird little thing in the way that I read. It doesn't mean that's the way every reader reads, and you don't have to take it in that way. But for me, I feel if it is a fire sign, it would more probably be sun, moon, or rising that you might be dealing with. Now, King of Wands, I do feel is a person coming into the situation. I don't feel like it's you and your energy. Okay, I feel it's somebody else's energy coming into the situation. And I feel this is someone who is coming into the situation very impressed by you. This is someone who just feels like you are this diamond in the rough, or like, even if you see that you're successful, even if you do have a confidence and, like, you've got it going on or whatever, this person's looking at you like you still don't know how much. Like, that you've got it going on, but you have no clue how much you have it going on. And so I feel like this is someone who's kind of wanting to be generous towards you, spend time with you, do things with you. They may even be wanting to pull you in terms of business, or they may be wanting to help you, like give you like a business consultation or advice. This would be somebody who's very much a mover and a shaker, very entrepreneur kind of energy, someone very established. And so they may be giving you these little pearls of wisdom or advice. They could be older than you, or even if they're not older than you, they may be more established. They're for sure more established than you, and they may be more experienced than you. And so they're like telling you, like, hey, like, you can be where I am. You could be even further than where I am, and I would be happy for you because you're awesome and you deserve it. So I feel there might be somebody trying to kind of take you under their wing and show you the way, show you the ropes. They may even have a strong physical attraction to you. I'm even hearing emotional attraction. So there could be like emotional feelings, or like emotional feelings that are budding. I don't feel like this is a creepy person. I don't feel like them helping you is contingent on, what you're going to do for them physically, or, doing things for them physically. I don't feel this person has that kind of energy. I feel like they're hoping for it. Like they're hoping that you're going to like them like that, or you're going to want them like that. But I don't feel like they're going to, you know, use it or like hold it over your head, right? I don't feel like this is gonna be a creepy person like that. Like, well, I can help you, but like, what you're gonna do for me? I just feel like this is someone who's hoping that in this process of helping you, they may win you over, or they may impress you. I feel like this is somebody who is very genuine, very sincere, very playful. I feel like this is somebody with an amazing sense of humor. I feel like that's what's gonna really kind of like pull you in. They're very funny. But very positive messages here. Every time I look up, I keep seeing something from the corner of my eye because I'm not looking like through the lens. So I'm like, what's going on? And then I look down, I look at the lens, and I don't see anything happening. So I'm like, what? What's going on in the corner of my eye? I don't know. I'll try to see if I can go back later and watch the video and analyze it. But I don't know why. I just kept seeing something to the like right to the edge above the tea light. Anyway, my darlings, I hope this reading is helpful. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Sometimes your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. I'm having a sale that I announced that I was only going to do for about a week, but there was such an overwhelming response to it that I'm not going to cut it off just yet. I know it's after the holidays still, and I just know in general, like there's inflation and all kinds of things going on. So I'm going to keep the sale prices going for a little bit longer. Details for that are in the description of the video, so you can see the sale prices. And if you'd like to schedule a reading, you can click on the link that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings. Bye.